follow him around. He comes in second in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Eagles and the Colts. All that and more. Coming up.
The kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll start out and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
On third down, here's Richardson. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's got his guys set up great now. First and goal, and the Pigs get at the 7-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Here's Swift. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. One more time with Swift. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became simple, almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it.
For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for him on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown laying himself out in the end zone.
And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. The Colts send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year. But you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Colts defense. They've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2. And ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball until he gets sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Switch, unlock lines. Hey, check that.
They'll start with the option. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A little do-it-yourself run right there. A nice gain.
I like that he knew that was about where he was going to get. So he did a nice job protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Yeah, it's always trying to be smart about when they're trying to dial up the screens and running that, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Reed Blankenship able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll begin on the ground with Gainwell. He'll get this up to about the 44. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 13-0 is the score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his left. Hurts fumbles it. One of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you got to take care of the ball.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage. And now he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Jalen Carter, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And he's able to get it out of there. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking of future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ballgame as they come up 1st and 10. And shedding through the tackle. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Richardson to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick-6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat. Has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got a foul. Screen passes like that. Take a little.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Richardson shotgun on third down. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Here we go.
Now Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Again, it's Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's first down.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Going forward on fourth, Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Colts first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense, they can't get the stop here.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas.
But he was having a diarrhea afterwards.
Drive reaches the end zone.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one.
At least he got it out of there.
We're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy.
So, man, it could be anything. It could be what he eating, what he drinking, whatever causing problems.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles' offense makes their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that number 1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it. It's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along. Because having that number 1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Playing all the way through. And I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to dribble. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line.
Some places got some snow.
The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. This offense, Charles, well, we've talked about how well they played all season. Sitting now at
I fell asleep on it. I didn't see all of it. When both of them were talking about going in the house with the baby, and she was saying something like that. It wasn't there.
He's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. More than one defender there.
That's as far as I got.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here.
When she he found out they saw that she was pregnant. Yeah, I saw that.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, that ball was just hanging up there, waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately,
and they always doing too much.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
So they'll get 8
it comes on tonight.
And it'll be second and a couple.
Oh, yeah.
It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And he's stopped after a
Yeah.
Still a yard to go on third down.
Good. I like a lot of the characters in there.
They had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you're running around.
That's why I like a lot of the characters in there.
Don't hand it off.
They'll try and pick it up on the action right. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move to the sticks. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And they'll get this rush past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back to the air with Richardson. Eagle pressure, 2 touchdowns this time. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit.
Okay.
It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you have extra guys rushing the quarterback.
Pressure coming, and they got it once again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
Yeah, I like that. I like that GLE.
The
450 is nice. The 550 is even nicer, but costs too much.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after
that's what I was looking at. What year was you looking at?
It's 3rd and very long. Richardson working from the gun. Under pressure again.
I said, what year was you looking at?
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have
what year was you looking at?
shaken up on that last play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's knocked away.
Yeah, one I was looking for was like a 15.
And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Hurts will throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
And then I said, what?
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions,
Fields, barbecue.
teams tend to throw the ball in these situations.
That was.
In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Those kind of sizes you looking for.
As their drive will begin at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And the broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, a run with Gainwell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now. They're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that great one you said California. I wore that one.
But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and take a look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I ain't heard that.
Loss of 2 there, second down.
I just wondered before that last play if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah.
The Colts are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the results.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now it's Richardson. Keeps himself upright.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Nolan Smith drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you get contributions from both sides of the ball. And sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side has been guided to this late lead.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and the defense just comes in and says, we're getting